Welcome to my nudge. This week it's don't tell me what you're thinking, it's tell me what you notice. So, how often have you asked the question, what were you thinking at the first beat? Or what were you thinking at that mark rounding to your sailors after the race or after the training exercise? If you use that question a lot, then stop. Start using tell me what you notice. But why? Well, the simple reason is that as they're sailing, it's all happening so quickly that they don't really have time to think about what they're thinking and think about the decisions they're making and then remember them. It's all happening and then it sort of moves on to the next event. So when they get to the finish of their training exercise or the end of the race, they can't really remember. But because they're good sailors, they're going to want to answer your question. So they try to remember what they were thinking. And the reality is the brain's now making up its own story of what happened. So they're not lying to you, they're just telling you what they think they were thinking, but actually in reality they maybe weren't thinking that. And the brain's told them a story. It's given itself its own feedback, which might not be true. Whereas, tell me what you notice is much more likely to get to the truth of the matter. As they're making decisions around the race course, they are noticing things. That's perception and action. They notice something, they take an action. The front of the sail flaps, they might decide to tack. They will have noticed that and are much more likely to remember it. So ask them, tell me what you notice, is much more likely to get to where they're making decisions and what was actually happening that triggered that decision. So next time you're coaching, if you find yourself asking, tell me what you were thinking, stop and try, tell me what you notice.